I knew her, but haven't really worked with her at that time. So I met her once or twice. We never talked about 369 or shadow work. I was just doing some research online and looking through, and I just ordered the shadow work journal and the Project 369. I get them both in, I kid you not, the same day, and I take a picture, and she's like, "You got to be kidding me." And she takes a picture that she just started within a certain amount of time. We never talked about it, but we were both doing the same kind of work in the same scope and the same time frame. So it's
Wow.
strange, but yeah, shadow work. For those who don't know, it really makes you look at yourself, right? It really makes that accountability where you're not running away, and you kind of mentioned men in therapy, and you feel sometimes they may not be so forthcoming or wanting to go. I can tell you it's the same on a woman's side, right? And maybe not for you or whoever else in particular, but the people that I have been around, if you're not ready, you're not ready.
Oh,
And
yeah.
some of
True.
those people I've been around aren't ready, and
And I
that's
know from my
fine.
side, it's more cultural than anything. Like Latinos are like, you don't need therapy, and the newer generations are like, yeah, yeah, we do because we're kind of messed up from the prior generations.
It is crazy. Yeah, you talk about that generational trauma, but yeah,
Yeah.
it is crazy because there is this shift. You see it with employments. You see it with that. There's a shift for self-love, self-care. Really, people wanting to make sure they actually live their lives, not work their lives away. And
Right.
I feel that younger generation is doing a great job. The way the internet works and all these
Mm-hmm.
other things and influencers and all these other craps, day trading, people are making a living just enough to get by. They don't need the big mansions anymore. They're just happy with being content and living their life.
Yeah.
So that was an interesting shift to see because, yeah, the mental health part of that seems to be more prevalent now than it has in years past. It's more mainstream. The concern sometimes I have is now celebrity endorsements into things like, online therapy. I don't know if I could say the name of the company, right? But you have BetterHelp, and they're putting Tom Brady, and they're putting all these people in there. That's great. It draws attention to it, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But there's always that devil's advocate. Why are we hiring celebrities to talk about mental health? Is there a kickback?
That's always been something that's been so frustrating for me. Like when people say, "Oh, who's your like role model or who's your idol?" Like for people to say a celebrity to me, I'm like, okay, do you know them on a personal level that makes you want to idol them or I just it